Hey guys! Ooh, what's up? Today I'm going to show you this awesome project I've been working on. It's been a rough time. I have sacrificed personal hygiene. I have sacrificed all of my free time, sacrificed some of Curtis's free time so that he could help me. And here we are. It's done. In this video, I'm going to show you how I took this long rectangular kind of awkward room and transformed it into Rosalee's bedroom. She's 2 years old and I did it in 6 steps. So stay tuned and I'll show you guys how I did it. You'll get the grand reveal. So, 6 steps. This works best if you are the client. I'm sure there's be at least a 7th step where it would be a client meeting where you would powwow with your client and talk out what they want for the room. But for whenever you're just the client or you have complete control over the room, these are my 6 steps. First, you're going to want to go ahead and take all the junk out of the room. Reorganize the room as necessary. That might be an ongoing project for us because sometimes we just have a room where it's like our junk room, right? And it just like shifts spots. But you want to go ahead and try to make sure the room that you're decorating, you take all the crap out and you make it as clean and organized as possible. Your second step is to go ahead and mess with the layout. Make sure you take into consideration the furniture that you're going to keep in the room and the square footage of the room. You can use several apps. I've used ArcSite before. Also, if you're working on your computer, I love Home Styler's floor plan launcher. I love it. It's my favorite. It's probably because I've used it the most and I actually know how to use it.
So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make a basic floor plan using just a free app that you can download and do a trial from on your phone. This room is 11.5 feet by 18 feet, so I'm just going to try to plug that in and get my basic room layout. And here we go. It took a little bit of finagling, but we've got the whole room 11.5 feet by 18 feet. Now I know what I'm gonna need to keep in the room. I need a twin mattress, I need a bookshelf, I need a coffee table and an oversized couch and a dresser. I really like this placement and I'm gonna keep it like this.
For us, since all of the furniture is pretty much in here, and I didn't feel like measuring it and plugging it into a computer, I just moved things around like a jillion times. It was a little exhausting, so if you want to avoid the exhausting part, plug it into a computer. Our third step was just painting the room. Just painting the room. You know, like putting in the hours of prep work and then painting and then fixing. Yes, third step. Paint the room. Here are my paint swatches. These are actually all bare, I think. I had Home Depot match them. This is like the ultra white. This one's actually a Sherwin-Williams ibis white that they color matched, and this is one of those samples that was like a couple bucks. Anyways, I decided on this color to paint the whole room. This is Rosalee's room and Margot's room eventually. It's got tons of potential, just, you know, needs some freshening up. It's currently got this ugly tan color on the wall. So this is what we're using to paint the walls. It's bare. The color is the ibis white that I mentioned before. That was color matched. It's actually a Sherwin-Williams color. And this is the room so far. Okay, we're 2 coats in, and it looks pretty good. Only problem is this stupid wall where I put the samples. Let me show you. You can still see the freaking samples. The fourth step is my favorite. That's when I start to pick some decor pieces that I absolutely love. I loved this wallpaper that I found. It was super expensive, but I loved it. And then I found these comforters from Target that I also absolutely love. They went together perfectly. And that brings me to my fifth step. You're gonna want to choose, do you buy it or do you DIY it? I feel like with DIYs, you always have to take into consideration the amount of time investment that you will be putting into it. You may be saving money, but you also be losing a lot of time. So you need to understand, like, I decided to DIY the wallpaper so that it's not wallpaper, it's a wall mural where I painted it. My mother-in-law and I spent from like 9 p.m. till 2:30 a.m. one night painting, and then I did some more painting, and then my sister and I, we spent from 9 p.m. till 12 a.m., painting, and let me just say, I was so sick of painting. Luckily, it's more interesting than just painting the wall one color, but it was a huge time investment. However, I really like how it turned out, and I like that my wallet is more full. I did not have to waste too much money on it. I'll have to show you guys how expensive the wallpaper really was.
Speaking of supplies, these are all the stencils that I used to make the wall mural. From the wallpaper itself, I blew up the picture and sort of cut out stencils for myself, and then my mother-in-law made these stem and leaf stencils. So useful. We only used a couple from Hobby Lobby, but this was the wheat and the flowers. I couldn't have done it without these stencils, y'all.
Okay, I've decided to do this like tiny wall right here, and then both walls on this side of the windows with the floral design. Okay, so I made my stencils and I actually laminated them. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Laminated them in the hopes that they would kind of hold up a bit better. I'm going to trace the shape with a stencil and then come back in and paint.
The roses were definitely easier to trace than the sunflowers. I'm just tracing the edge. I would suggest that you guys use something a little bit lighter in color because I had to actually cover it up with white paint before painting the actual flower.
That brings me to step number 6. That is 7. This is 7, by the way. Try this. 6. Step number 6 is to go ahead and get all the rest of the decorations, bring them into the room, everything that you bought, everything that you might have already had that you want to incorporate into the room, and you're gonna put it up in the room, decorate it, stage it. You're gonna wanna hang up your curtains, hang up your wall decor, style the beds, put the pillows together. I always overbuy pillows, and I have to choose which ones I'm gonna keep, and then I have a whole box downstairs of ones that I'll bring back. I also had 3 types of curtains that were options. Need to return the other 2. Yay for me. That's it, guys. So I'm gonna show you what our room turned out like using these 6 steps. I think it's gonna turn out really good. Cross my fingers, hope to die. it! I did it, guys. Can you believe it? I can't. Well, okay, I can. I put in a ton of work for this room, but if you feel inspired, go ahead and check the description box below. I put in a link for my sister Emma's room reveal. She's a teen. It was totally different. It was totally fun, but I'm pumped. On to my next design project. I'll see you guys later. Bye.